Right. Thank you, Jacob. Appreciate it. Okay, Chair Chen Zhang, thank you.
Thank you, Secretary Schuman. So we already confirmed that the equipment and the technology we're using to streaming today's meeting is working properly, correct?
That is correct. We're streaming live to YouTube.
Great. So I would like to call on the board right now for a motion to accept today's agenda, please.
So move.
Support.
Second. Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Thank you. So, good afternoon. I'm pleased to welcome you to this special meeting of the Western Michigan University Board of Trustees. Today, our board is meeting to consider approval of a 4-year agreement between the university and a member of the American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees Union, AFL-CIO Local 1660 and Council 25. In carrying out our fiduciary duties on behalf of Western, this board takes its responsibility to vote on ratified contracts very seriously. We have followed the progress of the negotiation thanks to the regular updates from President Montgomery. We appreciate the work that went into bringing this proposed contract to a vote and to all of the members of the bargaining unit who took part in the voting to rectify this agreement. Thank you for your participation and for your service to Western Michigan University. With that, I would ask President Montgomery for his comments.
Thank you, Chair Chen Zhang. I'm really pleased to be here today as Vice President Vanderklay presents this labor agreement and seeks board approval. I echo Chair Chen Zhang's appreciation for the members of the bargaining team who worked to bring this agreement before the membership and for those bargaining unit members who participated in the vote. Above all, I'd like to thank all of the AFSCME members who carry out their work across our campus every day. You are vitally important contributors to Western, our success, and your efforts are greatly appreciated. With that, I'll turn the microphone back to the chair.
Thank you. Thank you, President Montgomery. Secretary Schuman, do we have any public comments regarding the action items?
Chair Chen Zhang, we have public comments at the end of the meeting, but not prior to the vote.
Okay, great. So with that, we have one action item, which is the ratification of 2021-2025 agreement between Western Michigan University and American Federation of State, County, and Municipal Employees Union, AFL-CIO, AFSCME Local 1660, and Council 25. And I'm going to ask Vice President Vanderklay for your comments.
Thank you, and I appreciate that. I'm just going to refer to them as AFSCME because the long name can be quite the mouthful. So right now we have 301 members to the union, and as President indicated, they're critical to our everyday endeavors here on campus. On November 3rd, we were able to reach a tentative agreement with the bargaining team of AFSCME. And then on November 11th, the members of AFSCME voted and did support the agreement. For each of the 4 years, there are different wages being recommended. In year one, it goes from 3.75%, which is for the licensed skilled trades, to 2%. Year two, it would go from 2.5% to 2%. Year three, 2.25% to 2%. And in the fourth year, 2% for all categories of members. Within AFSCME, we have a few parking enforcement officers, dining, custodial, maintenance, and landscape. So quite a variety, and that's why you see the differentiation in the wage scale each of the first 3 years of the contract. The other significant change with this agreement is that the healthcare medical plan, the PPPO that we offer, will be in alignment each year of the contract with the plan design that we are going to provide to our faculty and non-bargaining employees. And the other change is as we move through the 4 years, the premium co-pays that AFSCME members will be making will bring in alignment as well with the with the AAUP faculty and the non-bargaining staff. So with that, in order to be effective, we do need Board of Trustee approval. And so it's with great pleasure, I'm recommending that the board authorize administration to implement the 2021-25 agreement between Western Michigan University and AFSCME. Happy to answer any questions.
Any questions from the Board of Trustees? Oh, thank you. Can I have a motion?
So moved.
So moved.
Thank you. Secretary Schuman, can you do the roll call, please?
Yes, Chair Chen Zhang,
Yes.
Trustee Edgerton,
Yes.
Vice Chair Johnston,
Yes.
Trustee Penn,
Yes.
Trustee Reinvelt,
Yes.
Trustee Trevan,
Yes.
Trustee Turfy,
Yes.
Chair Chen Zhang, motion passes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
Good job. Thanks, everyone.
Good job, Jan and team. Thank you.
And with that, Secretary Schuman, I think we have, as you mentioned, we have a public comment.
We do. Thank you, Chair Chen Zhang. I would like to introduce WMU AFSCME President Brian Sutton, who's interested in providing remarks. President Sutton is just now coming in.
Yes.
Chair Chen Zhang, motion passes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good job. Thanks, everyone.
President Sutton, could I ask you to mute your YouTube feed?
As you mentioned, we have a public comment.
We do. Thank you, Chair Chen Zhang. I would like to introduce WMU AFSCME President Brian Sutton, who's interested in providing remarks. President Sutton is just now coming in.
Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good job. Thanks, everyone.
President Sutton, could I ask you to mute your President Sutton, can you mute your YouTube feed and just connect through your Zoom, please?
Good afternoon. Can everybody hear me?
Yes.
What happened?
President Sutton, you're good to go. I think we're all set now. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. I'm having a little technical difficulty. So good afternoon. I want to thank the board for joining AFSCME in ratifying this new agreement. While it took much longer to reach an agreement than it should have, I am thankful that we have this behind us and can focus on other things. While our members did support signing this agreement, there still remains the feeling of frustration, hurt, and disrespect amongst our membership for how this process went and what it took for us to reach an agreement that was acceptable. Perhaps over time, these feelings will subside, but there are other factors that still remain issues as we move forward. AFSCME members are leaving WMU at a much higher rate than people are applying to replace them. Maintenance services continues to be staffed at least 30% reduction from March of 2020. Landscaping is still trying to meet all of the demands while working with fewer people. Dining has experienced multiple people leaving the department and/or the university and are receiving no applicants. Custodial and other areas within AFSCME are also struggling to find applicants for vacancies. However, I can proudly say that we are all still doing everything we can to provide the services our students and campus community have come to expect from us with a smile and professionalism. Our students have been and will continue to be our primary focus. I am so proud to share that so far in 2021, AFSCME has donated approximately 2,000 pounds of food and supplies to the Invisible Need Project, even in the midst of the uncertainty and frustration we experienced over the last 7 months. People who are working short-staffed, working a lot of overtime, and who are around people who may or may not expose them to COVID continue to think about those who are less fortunate than themselves, even while feeling underappreciated by the university. I am hopeful that we can start working together on what we can do collectively to repair the relationship and to come up with ideas on how we can change our enrollment and retention trends, as well as retain and attract quality people to work at WMU. I know these aren't going to be easy things to address, but we cannot just sit back and hope that things will get better without taking a proactive, collaborative approach towards strengthening what we're doing well, while also taking an honest look at what we have to do better. Lastly, I want to thank all of our campus allies who supported us during our negotiations. Our friends from the AAUP, PIO, TAU, APA, PSSO, and other employee groups stood beside us, as we did and will continue to do for them. And I believe that these relationships are stronger than they ever have been. We joined forces not to be unnecessarily difficult, but because we care deeply about our members, our students, and the future of our university. I ask that going forward, the administration and the board remember that employees can be a tremendous asset to this organization when we feel valued and are included in discussion and decision-making. Also, please remember that when we feel otherwise, it can have a negative effect. The employees at WMU can be an invaluable resource and have proven this for several decades. Thank you for your time today.
Chair Chen Zhang, that concludes public comment.
Thank you, Mr. Sutton, for your comments. And with that, I think we do I have a motion to complete the meeting?
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
Thank you, and have a safe Thanksgiving.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.